Hello everybody. Today I'd like to introduce the multicasting workflow. So where to use this multicasting workflow? As you see some examples, when the company or organization buys some materials or some things, so they send us some invoice to multiple vendors. Also some other case, they need some ideas. So if the user asked some implementations, improved some services, then the company asked the suggestion idea to some designer groups or managing groups. Also, from time to time, the organization needs some survey report. So at that time, also we use this multicasting workflow. Also in the government or the organization, when they need some voting, so they are voting request to certain people or all peoples. So depends on system, we call it the to all people. That means broadcasting workflow. Some certain groups, then we say that the multicasting workflow. So under the tutorials, we just multicasting to the team leader groups. Okay, so let me show you how to design this multicasting workflow. So step by step, here's. So I show you one by one. Okay, let's remind some previous tutorials. In case of when we received some improvement request, then this work to assign the managers to give us some suggest idea, and then a customer he evaluates this manager's idea. If he just say okay, then it's accepted. Otherwise, it look back. These kinds of routines, sub workflows, we call it suggestion handling. This one is initiated by the managers. This one, initiated by the customers. Okay, let's look at once again for the travel ticket. We reuse this one for our tutorial. Just click the improvement. Okay, click the improve. Then we call the process designer. Okay, it's okay. So we reduced some size. Okay. So we have to checking the first time at the design steps. So we get into the main process. We make some multicasting groups. We select some multicasting groups. And when we finished up, and then we make bindings, so process and the main process. So let me show you how to do this. So click the groups. Okay, it's the managing groups. It was only a tester who is the manager, but this time we select some groups. So how can you do that? So by the law. So there is some group area and the role areas. We select some groups, So depends on situation. We select these areas, the initiator groups, the manager groups, and the repairman group, all the participants. When also we specify the groups, we click here, then there is some groups and roles, modeler groups, R&D, test group, management group, etc. And for this moment, we just click all, and the role. If we select in the role, so what kinds of role we select here? So there is some roles, account role and CEO role and the team leader roles. You select the team leader role. We select this one as a team leader's role. Okay, here is team leader's role. And select. Then you can see the members who is assigned as the role team leaders. Okay, team leaders for the multicasting. Exit it and then update it. So manager groups is not one people, it's one group of the team leaders. Okay, and exit it. And then we get into the server process. Double clicks. So we have to checking the server process. What is here? So there we have to. Last time we make binding variables, server process variable and main variables. So what kinds of ideas? So idea created by the managers. So that means is the output data of this server process, and the approval by the initiator. So customer approve. Also this. So direction is the output data, and then we have some fault descriptions. This is request improvement. So this one is coming from previous activities, main activities. The direction is in. Okay, we check again here, and then for your reminding. So then also role binding is manager, the suggester. This one is the main process role, manager role and initiator role. But in this sub process, there is two peoples participate here, two groups of people. One is suggester, the other one is evaluator. So in case of the suggester is the manager. The evaluator is the assigned to the initiator. So you must confirm this one. Okay. So at the beginning there is no any binding information, but you have to make the kinds of binding. But we reuse the previous tutorial, so just confirm it, and then check. Okay, and then who will do this one? So we select the manager is okay. So everything is they finished. We apply it. Then you can see the dotted lines, the main process and the sub process. So roles, initiator, and the managers, and the data is three kinds of data. Is approval data, idea data, and the travel descriptions data here. Everything seems okay, so we deploy it. Okay, let's confirm it, deploy it. So successfully done. Okay, that's the final stage for the how to confirm these workflows, test this workflow. So let's, okay, travel detail, refresh. Okay, we use the new latest one, travel ticket. Click here. So we click the initiate button. Okay, we see the initiate buttons. So it's for the implementations. So request implementations. So request implementations. So we don't need to click any fault levels. Just complete it. Okay. Then we are checking the informations. Okay, you see here's. So here is the informations. So this one, in case of the improvement, so come into this flow. So we can click here. So you see the suggestion handlings. We have one suggestion handlings, and the other one suggestion handling come here. Okay, we have two suggestion handlings tickets. So we call it the multicasting workflows. So we check one by one. So this one is sent to the Bosang Kim, who is belong to the team leader groups. And the other one, we mouse on this, Jang Jin-young, he is also team leader groups. Okay. Also, we can check this one is in the instance list also. We click the instance list, there is the learning instance. So we travel ticket 244, we just click here. So we have a workflow here, and also in here we can check some all the variables learning well or not. So you see the travel class is IMP means improvement. The travel descriptions is like this. Some information, the request improvement information like this. Okay, so you can see that, and the flow chart coming to here. So we click this one, so you can see here is the you see this mark is looks the pattern show us this one is the subroutine. So also we can see here the multiple multicast the information instance numbers. Here we have two instances belong to this 244 instance IDs. Here inside of here two sub-instance is 246 to 247. So there's a different instance, sub-process instance and the main process instance different, okay? So let's get into more information. So we click the digging information. Other things you can try to later on your by yourself what's happened. Okay, so just drain information, drain into the first. There is the instance 246 and 247. 246 case. So mouse on it is go to the Jang Jin-young, and click his 247 is go to the Bosang Kim. They are belong to the team leaders. Okay. So let's have their login IDs. So KBS. Okay, use the KBS is login IDs. Log out. And we key in the KBS. So test, the password always same is test. So we log in his name. So Bosang Kim's ID here. He belong to the test group team leaders. So arrived the main process ID travel ticket is 244. The work title is suggest idea. Okay, Okay, so Bosangim, he gave us his idea. Number one, complete. Okay, so check his information workflow. You see this workflow coming to here, done by the Bosangim. So this evaluation should be initiated. So later on, we'll do that. And second one is the, okay, let's see where is the informations. Let me see. Let me see where is the information about the second ones. Process view. Okay, here's travel ticket 244. Click this one. Suggestion handling. Click here. So this one for Jang Jin-young's workflow. The other one is the Bosang Kim's workflow. So this one already done. So we have to come here, Jang Jin-young's. Click here. We see the login IDs. Okay. So his role is suggester. So there is so many information. Due date. We can design the information, due date and the durations and the date, anything we can assign by when we design the workflow. So this one is a default value we are using. Because today is June 5th, so that's one June 5th. That's a duration is 5 days left, like this. Starting by the June 4th, so 5 days duration. So the due date is June 9th, like this. These kinds of things we can assign when we design this workflow. Okay. Okay, we'll log out. So coming to login with the Jang Jin-young's login ID and the password always test. Login. Here received the main instance ID 244 also. So his duty is suggest ideas. So he's give us his idea too. Clicks. Okay, so we're checking the information. So his work also coming to here. So looks okay. Okay, then we log out and log in the initiator, the test call. Log in. So you see that we received the two travel tickets. The main ID is same instance 244 244. Evaluation idea. So we clear out. Okay, this one is idea 2 is the initiated by the test call. The suggestion by the second one is Kim Bo-sang. So Jang Jin-young's ideas. His idea is 2. Okay, it's just coming through this way. So evaluation stage, okay, yes, okay, complete. Then this one is complete. So we exit this one, and then remain one more things. So click here. So the idea 1, you can review. So okay, then approvals, and complete. Okay. Then every work item is finished. Okay, so you can look through all how to conform this workflow. So it is very useful one. So you better exercise with some scenario each ones. They send some invoice to multi vendors and some votings and survey effort request. So you make some near scenarios, then you will test yourself is better for you. Okay, thank you everybody. See you next time.